Hello, good morning. In today's session, we shall be talking about management of demand. What is demand? In our earlier sessions, we said that demands are empowered human wants, characterized by willingness of the customers to purchase a product and having the ability to pay for the product. So, how do marketers manage this demand? How can demand needs of a particular market be characterized, and what really causes a marketing manager to meet out these demands, and what are his tasks in meeting out these demands, these different kinds of demands in the market? There are 8 such kinds of demand. The first demand which we're going to study is called as negative demand. Negative demand is when a major part of the market dislikes the product and may even pay a price to avoid it. For example, if a marketer wishes to market woolen products in very hot countries, people are naturally not going to buy it. So, what does he have to do? His task remains at product redesigning, reevaluating, innovating certain different uses of wool, maybe lowering down the prices, and a more positive promotion for wool, which could be handcrafted, which could be crafted into woolen carpets and wall hangings. Maybe this way would be a better way to market a product where it is practically impossible to meet out the expectations of the consumers because of environmental conditions. The second is no demand. What do we mean by no demand? Usually, when there is an influx or in transfer cases, for example, when students have to move with their parents in certain regions where the language may become a barrier, or where as a part of certain education system they have to learn certain regional languages, like North Indians moving to South India or South Indians moving to North India and learning certain languages as a part of essential curricula. If it is known and observed that the target customers are unaware or uninterested in the product, then it is best to market the product by talking in terms of interests, attention, and changing the attitude of consumers by talking about the benefits of related products and by arousing interest so as to identify the advantages of using the product as a part of their lives and core benefits of the product. The third essential demand is the latent demand. That is, when there is a strong need exists in the minds of consumers, but which cannot be satisfied by any existing products, and consumers are more or less open with this idea of buying a product. Say, for example, solar products or battery operated cars or harmless cigarettes. The task of a marketing manager rests in conducting a very comprehensive and an extremely good market research and identifying suitable paths for product development by increasing the levels of product at every single step with the passage of time. These levels of product may mean identifying and classifying core product, expected product, actual product, potential product, or the augmented product. In case of declining demand, if the demand for a particular product declines over a passage of time, say for example, demand for typewriters does not exist anymore, so what can a marketing manager do? In such cases, the task of changing product features or more effective promotion to boost the demand Maybe talking typewriters could be an added advantage, um, where the words are typewritten and uh, as the speaker speaks, again, it's just some thought which I am just reciting as of now. So, declining demand is when there is a change in technology. It is always better for the organization to move to certain higher cadres of technological improvements where it is more in tune with the modern times and can upgrade its products to the acceptance levels of the consumers. So, the chief task of a marketing manager is to upgrade to a better technology or to change product features or to boost through effective promotions by talking about the benefits of the newly added features to the product. The next kind of demand is irregular demand. Usually, seasonal products like ice creams, or for that matter, tours and travels, where the season during vacations is on the rise. So, when demand varies on a seasonal, daily basis, or even hourly basis, which generally exists for services like tours and travels, or telephone services like in peak hours or peak season demands, or special schemes can be raised for slack hours. Thus, the job of a marketing manager is synchro marketing, that is, he offers flexible pricing, promotions, and other incentives for exclusively designed seasonal products during their slack hours, like certain cold drinks uh, get into winter carnivals, or ice creams give certain extra coupons and prices exclusively by arranging for uh, promotional offers and flexible product features by catering to a large audience during the time when their sales are slacking. This is usually done either through sponsorships or by becoming organizers for certain events or for promoting certain causes, that is, a social cause, in order to maintain and improve their visibility in the minds of consumers. The next kind of demand which a marketing manager is faced with is called full demand. Usually, it is this condition where its marketing managers are at their best and they are most pleased to be in this state of demand. The organizations are at full demand and are actually pleased by the volume which is generated. So, what is the task of marketing manager in such a situation? They would like to remain in this situation for a long period of time. So, the task of facing consumer preferences and competition by optimizing availability of products, maintaining good old inventories, and by maximizing returns by aggressively using very strong promotion schemes are a few tasks which must be performed in order to improve on the span of this full demand. The last two demands, over full demand, this is a demand which is usually achieved when the organization can actually handle, like in case of some mass transformation systems, like in cases where there was a big hype which was created by media for Tata Nano by calling it as a 1 lakh car. There were high bookings, but it was very well managed. They introduced different booth system, asked people themselves to get themselves registered, And through a lottery system on first come first served basis, when demand was getting overfull and difficult to manage, they still catered to the needs of the customers. So the task of a marketing manager is the task of demarketing, that is, by reducing or discouraging demand temporarily for a short period of time, by closing the entry points, or by rising prices for a low time period, or by reducing the overhead costs by conducting less promotions and services in order to manage this overfull demand. And finally, the last is the unwholesome demand. The unwholesome demand is a demand to be discouraged. This is a demand which already exists in the market, but it is deemed as being unhealthy for society. So, for example, the demand for drugs, the demand for alcohol. So, the task of the marketing manager is to send out either fear messages or make it unavailable, or cater through the task of surrogate advertising, where companies start marketing and advertising using soda and Bisleri uh, water bottles instead of directly talking about their alcoholic products. So this is all for today. Thank you.